bum.
Hey, good morning, Larry Sprinkle and Chris McKay. It's a Wednesday. We do this quite often on Wednesdays now. We talk about the weather situation. It seems like every week we do this now.
Last Wednesday.
Yeah.
And just letting you know, that's going to be kind of the bar that we're going to compare things to. This is not going to be anywhere close to Wednesday because last Wednesday was the perfect setup that it was dry in the morning, sunny during the afternoon, very soupy with the right ingredients to lift and drive things up. But today we're already starting with rain, fog. That helps us.
Yeah, here's what we're dealing with this morning. Got the fog. There's a lot of fog out there. It's some dense, patchy, and dense fog. That dense fog advisory may not cover your county, but it probably could. Many areas less than a quarter of a mile visibility. That is during the morning. For the afternoon, wear weather wear because there is a potential for strong storms. Not, as Chris was saying, nothing like we saw last week, but certainly it's out there. Hey, let's go back to yesterday. Driving home from work yesterday, it was just heavy rain. And here in Charlotte, over 2 inches of rainfall. Man, it was crazy yesterday. And some areas got at least over 1.5 inches, but that could be, I know you did this graphic compared to earlier this year, back in January.
And January had 7 inches of rain over that mark. It was I think actually the second wettest January on record. Believe it or not, there's would have been another wetter one.
That one day, January 9th.
It's crazy. 2.5 inches, and this is the second time we've had over 2 inches of rain. And the reason why we have the fog advisory in this area, why you saw more rain in Charlotte and Gaston County, is that's where you had those yellows just set up for a longer period of time compared to other areas. And yellows, I mean yellow on the radar, is at least a quarter inch per hour, and that definitely verified. And
the yellows also indicate the days with rain. So we got today, got rain, but one day for the rest of this week. That's tomorrow. You got plans to be outside? Do it tomorrow.
Thursday is the pick of the week.
It'll be nice. And then not an all-day rain on Friday. I think Saturday, probably the best day of the weekend for some showers. And then we got some dry weather to begin next week. So the rain certainly in our weather picture. Today, not last week. We were really kind of in that high category last week with strong storms. Not a chance we could see a couple of strong storms out there today. So there you go. There's that dry slot tomorrow.
Oh, that's nice.
And very, very nice rain and some storms as we head through the afternoon. We got a bit of fuel out there. Potential for during the afternoon especially. But nothing like the graphic last week was just off the charts.
Yeah, so you notice that key there, low, moderate, high. There was a bright white shading that was over the area.
Yes.
You also had a lot of wind shear, and that's why we had 2 confirmed tornadoes with that. And wind shear also just drives stronger thunderstorms. But what's really helping us out, Larry, is that we already have active rain in Lincolnton. So you notice how there's that little hole and everything disappears. One thing that's changed from the forecast yesterday is it was more looking like 2 to 8 yesterday, and now it's almost looking like early to mid-afternoon that we see most of the activity.
Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, the things certainly, I don't think we'll see the big outbreak like we saw last week. There's the showers from Shelby to Lincoln, all the way up to Statesville, over towards Salisbury at the moment. Some moderate heavy rainfall. In Statesville, about an hour ago, they had a lot of cloud-to-ground lightning. Got some reports coming out there. Yeah, it wasn't severe, but certainly was loud with the thunder that they had, and you can see everything moving off. This takes us to
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Here you see those showers lifting off to the north. And then we get into the afternoon situation around 1 o'clock. Here we go. Start to see that line of showers developing across the area. You can see from the southern foothills all the way to the Piedmont, some showers and storms.
Yeah, and I think that we can really pinpoint south of I-40 that you're seeing most of this activity, because I think what's going to happen is you've been seeing most of the rain really between Lincoln up to I-40. I think it's going to be a little bit too stable there. I'm not saying you're not going to have the thunderstorms, but you also notice that sunshine really starts to pop. We have to burn off the fog first. So once that fog disappears, it's a ground cloud. It's clear skies above us. So I think it's really south of I-40. I think even south of I-85 is the better sunshine threat. So I think it's that point really starting in the afternoon. Middle of the afternoon looks to be most robust, and those storms really start to flourish southeast of Charlotte as well.
And by this evening, it's gone and out of here in advance. So a nice day tomorrow. So once again, the severe weather threat, we're once again that level 2, the moderate category from Charlotte to Concord all the way to the east and over towards Gastonia. And you're talking about south of Interstate 40. That would put us right there with a line of strong storms are possible as we head into the afternoon. Futurecast rainfall, and we still get over an inch of rainfall here.
Yeah, it's...
We don't need it for sure. Ground is saturated right now.
And doing traffic was interesting. 2 roads are still closed over in Cabarrus County and northern part of Union County, and that's just because of the tremendous amount of rain. And there's a lot of those roads, Larry, that have small creeks that easily flood, so that makes sense. So we're also going to add a flooding threat, that the quick heavy rain, how saturated we are, that I think that we could have some localized flooding. So keep that in mind. It's also
the thing about it, ponding of water on the highway. The problem I was dealing with yesterday, some of the sides of the roads you're traveling down, it was a 4-lane road. Stay in that center lane to avoid all the heavy rain out there. So once again, more of the same. Here's your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast today. Weather aware. Tomorrow, if you got some plans outdoors, you could take the day off. Tomorrow would be a great day to do that. Not a washout. Not a washout. There you go. Not a washout Friday. Weekend, I think the best day of the weekend is on Sunday, and hopefully there's no storms for Charlotte FC at the stadium this coming Saturday evening.
And as of right now, we're not discounting a chance for a strong thunderstorm, but it doesn't look like as empirical of evidence as far as a weather-aware day going forward. But just general thunderstorms still have the lightning threat, the heavy rain. And we are at the point, the stage is set, that the more rain that we get in one area, the more prone we are going to be to flooding. So again, low threat for flooding, and then any thunderstorm chance on Friday. We're also going to keep that around, because I have a waterfront property in my backyard
I'll tell you, it's a mess. And you know, with all the rain, it's saturated the soil, and that means that tree canopy that we have here in our area with the older trees, all it takes is a gust of wind and they are down. So I think that could be an issue over the next 24 hours.
Well, be safe, everybody.
Right, okay.
Again, nothing like last Wednesday.
Not
so
at
that's
all.
Good.
And we'll be back tomorrow morning. Have a great day.